Alright. I guess we'll start with Dark Frontier, why not? Rare. Ooh, Kimmy. That's a nice rare. Test Pilot is sweet. Curator can be fine if we're in a spells deck. Even can be decent in a not dedicated spells deck. Twin Size is nice. Heist is not really that great. Eviscerate is fantastic removal. Char I like a lot. Duelist is fine. Ringleader's a really good uncommon as well. So we got some decent fire stuff here. And Kimmy, I mean, that's a Kimmy. Could go well with old Shifty Jotun here. Also have a lightning sprite, which is nice. So some pretty good stuff here, actually. Hey, what's up, Tfeek? How you doing tonight? Good to see ya. Hope you are doing well. Oh, I got another lightning sprite. A shiny Winnow. Blood Nurse is fine. It's not amazing. Orlunk is sweet. We would love to see some more shift stuff rather than twist, but Ooze is great. Tantrum's pretty cool too. That could work in a shift deck if we end up like maybe Praxis Shift. Royal Decree I'm not super excited about, but we'll see. It's if we end up in Primal, we might want to have it in the deck. Oh, we got a legend. Oh boy. So time card's pretty bad aside from Behemoth here. Coin's pretty good too, actually. War Wagon is nice. Fend Off and Furnish are pretty sweet in Primal, and Death from Above even. Angry Prophet, one of the best Shadow 2-drops, if not the best in the set. Withering Touch is interesting if we're twisting. Well, let's see what this Lego is. Oh, Zoomagon. Well, I guess if we end up in mono time, it'll be good. Pretty good, gonna lift, but I'll see you in an hour, my man. Sounds good, man. Have a good lift. And thank you for the good luck. I appreciate that. I think I'm gonna need it. I almost always do in League. But we'll see how it goes. And we'll see you in a bit, my friends. So, if we find some kind of interaction in time, it's not impossible we end up going mono time for Zumikon, because that is probably worth it if we can actually put together a deck, but it seems unlikely. You just don't have enough packs to get enough to do such a thing. Steward is fantastic. Eye for an Eye, another good shadow removal. We've had some pretty good shadow opens. Scald is really good too. Display's good, but man, I do not want to be in 3 factions. And Infused Guardian is very, very good in time. Storm Tamer Operative, not super exciting. It is a 2-3 for 2, so that's pretty good, but if you're in Primal, you probably have damage-based removal, and then it seems kind of silly to have that. I'm not convinced we'll be in Primal yet. I'm honestly not sure what we will be in, to be completely honest. Bannerman is very, very good. We will be playing that, almost definitely. Sentinel's very, very nice. Eternity Core, also very good. Broken Wing Brawler can be pretty good. Brew is a very good removal spell. And Breath Stealer's fine, the Pledge is nice. Stats are okay. Ebon Dune Smuggler. We may end up in Xenan, actually. We've had pretty good stuff from both, and we may be able to just play Zumikon and just hope. Especially because we have a Bannerman. If we find some other kind of fixing, like maybe if we find some banners in these 2 packs, which seems unlikely, but you never know. So we got Parma, which is pretty cool. Changey Stick is excellent, so we may need to at least consider Primal as a possibility. Found a couple good things in Primal so far. Changey Stick probably being the best. Grenarender, it is just a 2-2 for 2 with a little bit of upside. Arbalest is not super impressive, but fine, I guess. I'm not even gonna speak this thing's name. It's just, well, I guess it's aggressive. It's not that bad. Dagger Claw Howler, I didn't even know that that was a card, actually. Or, I mean, I'm sure I did, but very easily and quickly forgot about it if I did. Rare is Unfinished Business. Not convinced we'll ever play that, but we'll see. We would really need some good recursion, which we have actually 0 of so far, I'm pretty sure, so I don't see us using that, although it could be a reasonable way to finish a game. Blood Call Invoker, it's shiny, it's in Xenan. We actually have some really good Xenan stuff here, or decently good anyway. Jack's Knife is pretty strong. Threaten, maybe not that great. Alright, I overstated it slightly. This can be good if we have lifesteal stuff, which I don't even think we really do. But it is shiny. Amber Ring is fine. It can make a bunch of chumpers, which is cool. Hoover's Stranger will be nice if we're in Guru, of course. Rare is Master's Lesson. At first I thought it might have been the Shelter Ring Rider, and it's definitely not, and that's significantly worse than Shelter Ring Rider. We'll have to see what kind of battle skills we have, and what Huru even looks like. I doubt we're gonna play that. Mirror Image is pretty sweet. Horse Snatcher Bat is an amazing finisher. Even Direward Rampager is fine. Sidearm is pretty great. Rakano Stranger will be good if we're in Rakano. Xenan Guardian is fantastic. So, man, Xenan's looking real good. I don't think we'll actually end up trying to do lifesteal things, but Xenan looks pretty good. Tinker Overseer, also fine. We actually do have some relic weapons, so it might not be that bad. We actually have some decent stuff. It's not hopeless. Alright. So fire, we've got a couple of 2-drop units, which is good. Oh, I didn't even see the katana, that's a good one too. Coin's even pretty solid. And we already talked about the char, definitely good. Plunger's kind of okay, I guess. Ringleader's really, really strong. Bandit can be good if you can get the spark. Axe is fine. Tantrum, I don't think we found anywhere near enough shift. And we barely found any. You only have 3 packs to find it, I guess, right? So it's unlikely you'll find a ton of it, but we certainly did not. I mean, Kimmy's kind of the only thing that has anything to do with shift for us. There might have been one more card. I'm not remembering what it was, but Kimmy is fine just by itself, right? It's very strong and just scales. If you just keep swinging in and it's living through the swings, it's gonna take over a game pretty quickly. Journey Guide's pretty sweet. I also like Amber Coin and Amber Ring. Parma is even fine if you're trying to ramp into things. Vorlunk is good removal in the early game for sure. Core is sweet if we have big stuff, which, I mean, even just to get the activation on Xenan Guardian's nice, and that's one of our more playable units, along with Behemoth as well, and Quicksilver Blue is very nice, so time's looking very, very good for us here. Got a lot of good units, and man, I want to play the Zumacon. There's absolutely no way we can play Mono Time. That would be a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 units. That's just not even anywhere near enough. Tinker Overseer is a pretty strong 2-drop. War Wagon's very nice. I don't think we'll have enough spells to make Curator good. These flyers are okay. We don't really have any armor payoffs though, so it's not like that's a consideration. And we have 2 relic weapons, so this is only ever going to get to a 4/4 max. Doesn't seem that great. Scald is fantastic though, so we have some decent justice stuff. Royal Decree, while it can definitely blow opponents out in certain situations, in League it's just not that strong. It has definitely gotten me good in draft before, but I just don't think it's going to be worth including in this deck. And even in that game of draft where I got absolutely decimated by Royal Decree, I still don't think it was correct for my opponent to have it in their deck, in all honesty. I don't see how this is really that good. It can get rid of a big bomb, but the Onslaught is what makes it a really good card, and the copies in the hand and deck, more often than not, your opponent's already going to have their, like if they have 2 of a thing, it's almost always already going to be on the battlefield as like the one that, you get what I'm saying. You're not going to get multiple copies turned into Seek Powers, is what I'm driving at here. Mirror Image is sweet. I love Lightning Sprite. Just don't really have much interaction at all in Primal, and I think that's why we have to go Xenan, because we have really good interaction in Xenan, and we have really good 2-drops too. So yeah, I think we gotta just go Xenan. Really good early drops. We got Warlock's Brew. Plunging Wisp, not amazing, but it's playable, I would say. Consuming Greed. I don't think Consuming Greed will be worth it in this deck. We just don't have enough relics to make it worth it. And if we play Xenan, we can play the Ebon Dune Smuggler, which is definitely a plus. I believe we have actually 0 life gain, except for maybe the dinosaur? What is that thing called? The, this guy, Corrupted Behemoth. I believe that's our only life gain, so I don't see the Blood Call Invoker being worth it at all. We do have a Huru Insignia, but our Huru's just not very good. It's just really uninteractive, and that's not a good thing at all. Quite literally, our only removal is in Shadow. And I guess Vorlunk kind of counts as a time removal. So I think we gotta do Xenan. Winnow, definitely not gonna make the cut. Oh, we need the Bannerman for sure. We could even play this Token of Knowledge, because it does help fix. Even though we don't get, obviously, all of these colors, at least it helps fix a little bit. And we could even do Token of Instinct as well, in a similar vein. It at least fixes for 2 of our colors. Wait, what? No, we're not playing Primal. Never mind. Get out of here. For whatever reason, I thought with this that we were playing Primal as well. We are not. It's not going to be worth splashing. Even though we technically could because of those 2. And Bannerman, I just, not worth it. Rampager's fine. We already got the bad in there. These 2 removal spells are pretty good. They're expensive, but they're pretty good. I don't think we have like any twist or any. Well, we do have twist. That's not true. We have the Corrupted Behemoth. I think that might be our only twist though, so I'm not sure Withering Touch will be worth it. But we will include it for now. I guess we include the Howler for now as well, although I'm not convinced we're going to keep it in the deck. Probably throw most of the things that are even remotely reasonable into the deck for now, and we'll make some cuts after. I think we're definitely gonna just stick to Xenan here. Don't think we care about the Stampede. The Ring might even also get cut. Patience, certainly not gonna play that. We don't have any huge bombs per se. Just some decently aggressive stuff and some removal. Hey, what's up, Mercurio and Spirit Chiller? How are you guys tonight? Journey Guide is a card you could legally play in Eternal. It's not a card I usually want to play. Honestly, I like Journey Guide, although maybe not in this deck necessarily, because we top out at 6, so it doesn't give us that much value. But every time I've played Journey Guide, I've actually felt pretty good about having it in the deck. This deck, again, probably not the case. I also don't even think we need the Eternity Core. We top out at 6. I guess we could potentially ramp into our 6 drops on turn 4. Or I guess it would be as early as turn 5, right? Unless we had a Journey Guide out. So, well, even then it's still turn 5, because we can't play this earlier. So yeah, I don't think we need the Eternity Core here. I'm fine. I made too much spaghetti noodles earlier. Well, at least you got leftovers, right? Something for lunch tomorrow or dinner tomorrow. It's never a bad thing. Yeah, Withering Touch definitely gonna get out of here. I think even Pack Hunt can go. I've never been that impressed with Pack Hunt. Mute's not even that good. Man, our interaction is just terrible. I don't think I really had any though. Like, honestly, I think this is the maximum amount of interaction we can have, which is why we're playing these colors for the most part. And Zumikon we're almost definitely never going to be able to play, but we're going to try. We will see if we can pull it off. Just got to get lucky with influence, of course. And we do have Bannerman, which helps. What are things we could put in the market from here? So, Lunging Wisp, I mean, I don't think we're going to put that in the market. I'm not sure we want to play this. A 1-2 for 2 with Ambush. Although we only have 4 2-drops as it is, so maybe we should keep it. Howler can go. I like our 3-drops here. Crasher's pretty good. I actually think I like our units at this point, except maybe Zumikon. That probably should go. We could definitely cut the Rampager as well. Oh, why am I making cuts? We don't even need to. We are actually perfect right here. So I actually think we bring that back. Is this a reasonable top end? So we're currently at 17 power. Seems perfectly fine, especially with the little bit of ramp we got. And Journey Guide even kind of counts as ramp, so yeah, seems fine to me. Give the rest of the dogs? Oh, wow. Well, the dogs ate good tonight then, huh? Alright, let's add power to this. Man, this deck does not feel very good, honestly, but it's just because we really don't have any interaction, like at all. But again, I don't think we had any other interaction that we could bring in. I'm pretty sure the totality of our interaction is like Char, Tantrum. That's it for fire. Time has quite literally none except for, I guess, the Vorlunk, which I forgot to mention earlier. Justice, we have Arcane Defense. It's not removal. And I guess these 2 weapons as well. Changey 6, sort of. That's it. So, yeah, we have to play... We certainly have to play Shadow. Maybe we don't have to play Time, but I think it's our strongest combination here. So I think this is the deck. You have Warlock's Brew, Eviscerate, and Eye for an Eye. It's more interaction than I had in my previous sealed league. Well, yeah, I mean, to be fair, the interaction that we have is good. It's just not that much. And yes, the interaction in League is very, very hard to come by, so I probably should be happy with what I have. And I'm not unhappy, it's just, I kind of wish I had more. I guess I'm just too used to draft where I have at least like 5 or 6 usually. And if I don't, I feel really, really bad, so... honestly, I think this is the deck. We're just gonna give it a go. And will we get to the 5-time for Zumikon? That's gonna be the eternal question, I think, for our deck. It's not amazing by any means, but we have the Bannerman to get our second Shadow. We do need 2-time as well. Oh, we need 5-time. We're not going to concern ourselves with that at the moment. I feel like we should probably ship this. Like, best case, we play Bannerman, we put a Parma on it, and then maybe nothing for a long time. I think we gotta ship that. How much power are you running? Running 17. Like Power Breach because it ramps and pulls from the deck. Yeah, that is definitely probably our best top end card, honestly. This hand is significantly better than the last one. So we are running 17 power because we top out at 6. We only have 3 6-drops and the rest is either 5 or less, of course. So I think that's okay. Maybe we should go to 18. Oh, I forgot to make a market. I am so dumb. We're gonna have to fix that after this game. Please, chat, don't let me forget to make a market after this game. I've done this before. It was in draft, and I actually went all the way through the entire draft without actually building a market. God. I don't even want to play it just because I feel so bad about having it and not having an actual market. Oh man. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, we do have Kimmy. We definitely have bombs. There's no doubt about that. I just don't know if it's gonna be enough. We're gonna have to see.
Let's patch you up.
Okay, so we're just going for onslaught there. Could have saved 2 damage, I guess. For whatever reason, I was worried about a pump spell of some kind. Power Breach for 5 is pretty tasty, I gotta say. Do we equip? We could equip Kimmy, start making explorers. I mean, we don't have to, right? So we could hold up Brew and Smuggler? Nah, I think I like crunching in here.
Let's go.
So as long as Kimmy can live, I think we are pretty set. Would love one more time source, really. I mean, obviously 3 more time sources, but just a sigil of any kind really would be great for our beach party here. Suspect they don't have anything really. It sure seems that way. They definitely could have envelop, yeah. 3-mana 2/2 ambush. Yeah, that is what the Dune Smuggler is with no market, which is not great. Oh, they have Kimmy too! Oh my god. Clash of the Kimmies. We are almost in the exact mirror here. Basically, the opponent is really unhappy you have turn 3 Kimmy and they don't have interaction. Yep. But they do have their own Kimmy, so we found our Power Breach here. Ooh, can we get them? Do you think they'll block with Kimmy?
Let's go.
Seems unlikely, right? Please block with Kimmy. Do it. Block with Kimmy. Do it. Yes! Thank you, opponent. Thank you ever so much. They are going to regret that. I'm not sure why they wouldn't have blocked here, because it changes nothing. It's exactly the same thing, but this is a much less desirable unit to keep around, in my opinion. Maybe they really want to gain the life? I don't know. Does not seem like the right block to me. Dino Wars, but we got ours down first, which means we win. So far it's looking that way, and they just pitched theirs to interaction that they weren't expecting, I guess. What did after damage to play around envelop? Oh, that's a good point. Okay. Yeah, that's a good call. And it didn't matter. We didn't need the quick draw. I always just think, you know, fast spell, quick draw, do it to make the quick draw good, but didn't need to do it there. Now just keep getting in with Kimmy here. She's not under threat of dying. She's just making a bunch of huge dudes. This is going pretty well so far. Just because if you brew before damage, they bounce your guy. Yeah, it's true. It did work out, but you're right. I think that is the correct way to play it in the face of potential bounce, which when it's Xenan, the chances they have bounce are definitely decent. I mean, could have blink, they could have envelop, they could have teleport even, because it is League, so there's certainly that possibility as well. Carrington's Steward, actually not that bad. Kimmy's got quick draw. And these dudes have unblockable. Ambler coin. Well, we are 1 time source away from Zumikon here. I think we just get in with everything except for the 2/2.
Let's go.
Definitely go time. So now we have Zumikon. Oh, are you kidding me? What? Can we draw like this every game? Please? Oh my god. Wow. Keep power for your merchant? Yeah, we could do that, but I want to be able to play Zumikon, so we're gonna go ahead and not do that. And also, yeah, the Kappa is correct because we we can't even swap. This is disgusting, guys. Yeah, we're gonna ambush it end a turn here. Oh, I really hope we can draw like this every single game. That would just really make my night. Oh. Yeah, preserve those dualities. Please swing the 2-2. I want something to eat with Zumikon. Alright. Yeah, we'll wait until end of turn. Opponent's probably going to be upset. Alright, well, Eternity Core is not super useful here, but whatever. Screw it. Let's get in with everything.
Let's go.
So they still can't even kill Kimmy. Because even if they triple block, we just kill, and then 2 damage comes through on Kimmy, and that doesn't mean anything. Yeah, Zumikon and Kimmy Jiggles. Yep. The PogChamp is accurate as can be here. And the fact that we're able to play them both, also pretty great. And what's up tonight, Jiggles? How are you? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Warping Zumikon is maybe the best. Especially the fact that we just, on that turn, got the requisite influence to be able to play it. So good. Oh man.
Let's go.
Just phenomenal. This game could not have played out any better for us.
Don't go in and on.
That's actually kind of scary. Just getting in with the lifesteal. Interesting they shifted it. I guess they're worried about more removal, which is not unreasonable. Gonna make that huge. That's fine. We always have a jumper for it, so whatever. Behemoth can twist a whole heap of times. I think they can now kill Kimmy, but I don't think it matters.
Let's go.
'Cause we just have unblockable dudes for the next few turns that will close out this game. And they have to do some amount of chumping. Like, if they want to pour a bunch of blockers in front of this just to kill Kimmy, that's fine. Trade is not something I even considered, but that's also fine. I also think we win the race. It seems pretty unlikely that we're going to lose the race from here, but not impossible. Oh, and they just didn't even block correctly and we win. That's also a thing. Alright. Well, I mean, we could just quit now and I'd be happy. That was maybe the best League game I've ever had. Alright, let's build a market here. I don't even think we have anything that's really that good to put in the market, but we definitely should, because we have it available to us. So what do we put in here? I guess Stampede is fine. We can put the Patience in, I guess. The Pack Hunt can go in, the Refreshing Waters as well. Are there any shadow things we want to put in? Threaten, not really. Consuming Greed, not really. I suppose we could put Winnow in there. It seems like it's not very good. Maybe we put the Invoker in there? In the off chance that we have like a Behemoth in hand or on board already and we find our Merchant, it's actually not terrible to make some 2/2s or maybe even 4/4s if we have enough power. So I think putting that in there is fine, and nothing else that we could put in there is that good. Like Winnow, no thanks. I'd much rather have something that can potentially help us win the game, where I don't think Winnow has that chance at all. It is permanent stat reduction, which is It's not to be overlooked, but it's also not that impressive when it's 6 costs for -1/-1. Kind of gross. It's nice that it's not symmetrical as well, right? But, I think this is fine. Coin in the market, take out of the deck. We could. Do we want to, though? I guess because that gives us a time source that we can guarantee if we find our merchant. Maybe that does make sense. Yeah, that actually seems fine. And we can do that over patience. We're not going to play the patience. And then what do we just add another time source probably? Up to 10, I guess, total. Yeah. Seems pretty good actually, because yeah, being able to go get that extra time source if we're short seems like a good plan to me. So definitely a good call there, Royalty. I like it. This is a pass. Or redraw, whatever. This hand is pretty good, actually. I really don't want to pledge the Infused Guardian, but I think we have to. If we don't, the chances that we're stuck on time are so high, and I don't like that at all. We need time. Yep, that happened. That's something that just happened. Cool. I'm happy about that. Oh boy. Well, you can't predict things like that, you know? That's just really something.
We must rise up. The perfect recipe.
Do people play League anymore? I mean, I don't know actually. I have every single month since they've had it. And while I don't love sealed in general, getting the card back is sweet. The fact that you keep the cards is awesome, and it's just kind of a fun extra format to play. So I kind of enjoy it, even though I'm almost never actually very good at it. But I certainly do enjoy it. So let's Vorlunk. Let's just get in here. I don't think we care about killing the 1/3 really. I think we'll save it. Oops, was supposed to be a question mark. Oh, no worries. It was still better to pledge, yeah, just in case. We do also, correct, yeah, need to get to 5 times, so that's obnoxious, but what are you gonna do? Gold mine, okay. We also need another shadow in the near future. Swinging does nothing, so we just have to pass. Man. Sputtering out here. Katana. You get in after the katana. Alright. Well, shadow source, please. Shadow source would be quite delightful. Alright, well, it gets us one step closer to Zumacon eventually, so I'll take it. I think we just do this. I should have done that last turn, maybe. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I guess we just swing into it. It's fine if they want to trade. Yep. That is fine. Love to be able to eviscerate this thing. Streets of Flame, wow. Well, our opponent's got literally exactly everything they've ever needed to wreck our board, so that's pretty cool. That card advantage is going to kill us? Yeah, it is. That's accurate. Also, never drawing shadow is going to kill us. Oh boy. maybe should have held that back so we could double block the salamander. Or they twist. That actually would be nice. Not gonna twist, okay. Yeah, we'll take it. I mean, at least they don't directly draw a card. Like they're just getting the troves, right? Yeah. So they have to actually like pay into it to get it, but it's still, yeah, pretty bad for us. Ooh, that's really nice for us. But again, we need another shadow source. We also need another time source. Hitting with everything, berserking and all that nonsense. So we take 11 here total. Dropping to 7. I don't love it. I mean, they're drawing a million cards, so of course they're drawing every bit of removal they have, but man, that's getting pretty obnoxious. We finally found our shadow. Just not gonna matter. The mill, also irrelevant. All we have is a 1-2. We can bounce this, take 4, go down to 3, and then, yeah, we're just... Or that. Yeah, we're just super dead. Well, this one did not go anywhere near as well as that first one. And our opponent drew Hot Fire the entirety of the game. Guaranteed 3, we can block here, we take 3 more and we're dead. No Shadow Bits, turn 3 Kimmy. And it gives us the reasonable chance of hitting Zumikon, so I think we're going to keep it. In Kimmy we trust. Would love to find a 1 shadow off the top. I don't even care if we get to double very quickly. We have to pledge. Bannerman works too. In fact, that's very, very good. Oh yeah, we definitely keep Kimmy. Anytime we see Kimmy in the opening hand, we're going to keep it. If we can reasonably have a chance of playing it. Not a thing that can kill Kimmy. I like it.
Let's go.
So maybe they put a pump spell here and then we can Warlock's Brew. Opponent seeing how disgustingly good Kimmy is. Taking the damage, that's good. We can't play the Blood Nurse. I don't know why I thought we had to decide. We have 3. Unfortunate we didn't draw power here, but what are you gonna do?
Reporting in.
Oni Patrol dies to the Warlock's Brew, so we're gonna go ahead and do that now. Well, nope. Okay, well, not sure you were actually dead there, but kind of were. I mean, Kimmy is just gonna run away with it, so they clearly had no removal in hand for Kimmy. Oh my goodness. I love this deck. I love it so much.
Do I make this look easy?
Daredevil is scary, actually. Ripstream, yep. Man. You do winning games, always have turn 3 Kimmy. Yes, that is, hey, very good way to win games. Apologies again about accidentally ending the stream there for a second. That was certainly not my intention. That was classic slip of the click there. Kimmy, we love you, Kimmy. Yes, we definitely do. And she looks like a badass. She's got a raptor that she rides around, and she's got a cool looking knife. Yeah, we'll go ahead and not play into any kind of pump spell here. I don't want to risk they have a torch or anything like that. We're just going to let that happen.
Let's go.
So what could we get from the market here that would be useful? This actually might be a situation where we grab the Blood Call Invoker. And I say that because we've got the Behemoth in hand and we can play the Behemoth. So we can make some things with it. And I don't think any of the rest of the stuff is really relevant ever necessarily. I mean, I guess coin can be good. But I mean, we're only one time source away from having enough, so I think it's okay. And man, do we get it now though? That's the question. Maybe we wait until after Behemoth's already down. Should probably just play this Crasher. Yeah, Blood Call Invoker with Behemoth is actually pretty good. You think we should grab the power? I feel like I'd much rather grab the Invoker just because we have the combo set up. But for now, we're just going to keep crunching our opponent in the face here.
Let's go.
We do need one more time source. I am aware of that, but we also don't have our Zumicon, and it's not on top, so we don't need it yet. So I think I'm okay without it for now. And the Invoker making tokens will be nice. We might not even need them, honestly. It's looking like we've taken care of the one threat, and we might be winning this pretty easily, actually. Yep. Hey, we didn't even need to use the market. Alright, Kimmy in hand. Always Kimmy. No Kimmy, and we have Zumicon in hand. I think this one we gotta pitch. This one also no Kimmy, and also really bad, so yeah, let's dig for Kimmy here. No Kimmy, but this hand's actually fine. Alright, Spell Sword's decent. How's the pool? So far it's seeming really good. We got a Kimmy and a Zumicon. And in the first game we got to play both of them. We actually warped Zumicon the turn we got our 5th time source. So that was pretty fantastic. And so far, 3 out of 4 games we have had turn 3 Kimmy, and all 3 of those games we've won. So looking pretty good so far. GG no Kimmy, yeah. You might not be wrong. You might not be wrong. I hope that we can find a way. Hopefully we'll find Kimmy. Maybe we'll just draw Kimmy right now. That would be phenomenal. Yeah, seems unlikely that it's worth the risk to block here. And they had some kind of trick. Alright, it's not Kimmy. Do we put the sidearm on it? We could. I don't think it's worth it though. We want to play the Ooze this turn. Yeah, my pool isn't great. Best I got was 2 Retributions and an Ice Bolt. I mean, interaction is at a very high premium in a limited format like this, sealed specifically, just because you open what you open. It's not like you can hope that, you know, people in front of you are not picking your colors for your interaction, so having that kind of interaction is actually really good. But if you don't have other stuff to support it, then it obviously looks significantly worse. Didn't get any good bombs is the main issue. Yeah, that is certainly an issue. You gotta have bombs. Well, I mean, I honestly think muting these 2 is fine. And if they want to trade here, let's do it. So no more life stealing from this thing, which is nice. No flying life steal with this, very nice. So I'm happy with that play. We obviously are gonna need to deal with this eventually. And that eventually is not current turn, but ooh, that's good. So we just need time sources really, but really any power would be nice for the behemoth. We can twist this for 3. If we do, we have a clean block here. But we can't do anything else. We could just go get the... Oh my goodness! Cass! Bring in the slime! Bring in the slime raid! Oh my goodness, 358 people. Man, thank you so much. I sincerely appreciate it. And look at this. Perfect timing. We've got our slime on board, and you know what? Just for you, we're just gonna go ahead and make another slime. I'm not even sure it's the right play, but we're doing it for you, buddy. How was your stream? Hope it was great. Thank you again for the raid. Really appreciate that, man. Party slime! Oh yeah. Bring out all those slime emotes. Oh, the slimes interspersed with the shrugs. Oh, I love it. That is beautiful. And with the hippos, could not be happier. It was a lot of fun. Got 7 wins with the 3-color Sadidi draft. Wait, what? 3 colors and Sadidi? You're a genius and a madman, and I love it. Now just Eternity Core, just so we have enough power for our stuff. Man, that is crazy. I mean, if you're able to pull off 3 colors and Sadidi and get 7 wins, that's impressive. Tried my best to gatekeep him, but he got 7 wins on the game after. Oh, nice missing matter. Whoa, what the hell? Oh, with the banner? Jesus, that is... Wow, that's really good synergy. I actually hate that. Alright, well... Yeah, you gotta go under the bus here, buddy. What do you got, Overwhelmed too? Come see our Kimmy? Yeah. Even played Sadidi on 5, wow. So you really geared that toward Justice. And we are in deep trouble here if we don't find removal. And even then, I don't think it really matters, right? We can never get rid of this permanently because they just keep making one and putting the banner on it. Not a good thing to be happening to us. Ugh. Guess we just play Behemoth. Pass. We'll just use this as a chumper. I'm off. Have a nice night, Maddie, in chat. Well, thank you, Fast Cookie. Going to get going, though. Extremely tired. Hope you have a fantastic stream. Well, thank you so much, Cass. I really do appreciate the raid, and I'm glad to hear you had a good stream. So, have a good night, my friends. The fact they can do this every turn is disgusting. Yeah, it is completely disgusting, and we have actually 0 answers for it. We did find our Kimmy, though. Behind me. We don't really want to trade in the Smuggler. Or, sorry, trade in the Sidearm with the Smuggler. So there's nothing we could get that would be worth it. And, yeah, that combo is just brutally good. We kind of need to be able to like kill these things so it can't just be disgustingly huge. We could put Sidearm here, would give us an extra twist. I guess we do that, because now we can start swinging back at least. We are going to have to throw this slime under the bus. 5 turns too late is accurate. That's so good. Alright, so... Eat that. Chump that. Take 5. Better than taking 15. Chemo's Blueprints. Alright. Talon's gonna kill the ooze, yep. Well, actually, why wouldn't they kill Kimmy? Interesting. Oh, we get him with Kimmy.
Let's go.
We are gonna have to play this. We can't actually eviscerate here. Maybe we refreshing waters out of the market? We need this eviscerate though, to kill this at least. I think we're just gonna have to skip, unfortunately. And also unfortunate that we are very dead.
The fruits of paradise.
Gotta skip. We chomp. Guess we're gonna have to stop swinging with Kimmy here. Which is also unfortunate. Oh, and an Anura? Okay, well, we're very, very dead then. Can't kill that unless we use Eviscerate. We then have to chump with Kimmy. Pretty sure we're just actually dead here. Vorlunk trades here, they swing with this. Oh, they can even just pump this up and kill us. So, I mean, I guess we kill this, but yeah, we're just super dead. We can block this for this turn. They still have everything left behind. It's, yeah. That combo is disgusting. Oh, okay, well. They had it even through our block. That's, what are you gonna do about that? That's just really, really good. I don't think it's as good as the Golem press into Rallying Banner, but hey, turn 3 Kimmy, we play it, baby. Yeah, I think the shrugs are appropriate there. And what's up, Extinction? How are you tonight? Yeah, it doesn't matter. We need 2 more time for Zumacon eventually. Ooh, that's a good pickup. So we can swing for more with Steward. We would play the Prophet if we could swing for more with it, but we swing for more with Steward, so we slam the Steward here. Doing well, mainly Lurk. Nice. Hey, happy to have you. After seeing that combo, I'm slightly less impressed by turn 3 Kimmy. Yeah, me too. Reasonably so, because that was just ridiculously good. The only way to actually deal with that is if you have Relicate, and we obviously have none of that, so... And I would imagine that many League decks also have none of that. So that's just for an Onslaught trigger, by the looks. Didn't see a fast spell. I guess I could have, like, coin, potentially.
You can feel them beneath
Yeah,
the stone.
might be a coin. Well, I mean, we're ramping up to 6. I like that very much. Ramping up to 6 with 2 6-drops in hand seems good. Ah, do they have Char? They may have Char. Or they're just bouncing it. Okay, well, I like that. I was a bit worried there that it was a Char, but thankfully not. Wait, did they have power for Char? Maybe they didn't. Is this 3? No, it's 2. Okay. So they did have power available for Char. They just didn't have it, thankfully. Pretty aggressive start. Well, I think we gotta take the warp value here.
We must rise up.
And if we swing Kimmy, it dies, so we should hold it this turn. And I think we just hold back everything, actually. We are behind in the race, so probably should keep some things back they can get in the way here. And really hope they still don't have a coin or something along those lines. They might. Yep, alright. Well, that was unfortunate, but I think it was worth keeping our other stuff alive. So play Power Breach so we guaranteed have this activation every turn. Yeah, I guess we'll just keep waiting here. Definitely sad we lost our Kimmy. So we swing with this, they can double block. I think I'm fine with that. We'll just swing with those. Double block is fine. So we get in for 7 here, put them down to 12. They don't really have much left over either, and they haven't been playing anything, so I don't know what's in their hand. Oh, it's a welding torch. Okay, to kill the 5-2. Or maybe the deadly. Yeah, that makes sense. Pretty unfortunate we didn't hit another time source there with the power breach as well. I think we just swing the 6-4. If they want to trade, we can trade. Yep. That is fine. We get another 5-3 down. Not quite lethal. 8, 9, 10, 11. I guess if we found power, it would be Karma. Man, really unfortunate that it's not at least a 1-3. It's okay though. Get him with all the things, put him down to 1. It's not over technically, but I think it is over. Kind of like the ace base. Did I ace base when you liked it, or did I wait too long? I think it was okay when we were waiting before, and then we ended up... Oh, maybe it was the turn that I didn't quite swing with everything. I swung with just a couple things, I think, probably. Should have just ace based, but we got him. Yep, make some blocks, and you're dead. Sweet. No tier 3 Kimmy. And it's also just a 2-drop and then nothing else. I think we gotta redraw that. Even worse. Like a lot worse. Come on, Kimmy. Where you at? Oh. Well, they were all pretty bad, honestly. This one's... Yeah, it's bad, but it's not as bad as it could be. We could have like all 5 and 6 drops and like 2 power. That would be much worse. Says the guy who just drew a 6 drop and now has 4, 5, 6 with only 3 power. Starting to think it could not get much worse, actually. Not to mention we're colossally low on all the influences we need. It's going great, guys. It's going great. We concede, right? I mean, we might as well. We basically already lost. I guess we should have twisted that. That's fine, though. Aw, why can you be 1 deeper, bro? That's okay. The power will follow? I hope so. I really hope so. We just need 1 more shadow and 2 more time. And then we're golden. This guy's playing 4 color like an absolute champ, and I love it. Warp is so tilting when it's not active, it feels bad, man. Oh, it really is. That is 100% accurate. When it's not active, it just feels so bad. Yeah, he is 4F piling, and that's an interesting Begone, but sure. Xenan Cupbearer. Okay, well, we really need power. We need power about as badly as you can need power. Of Pile, one of my favorite limited archetypes. It's just like if you do it and you can pull it off, you're just an absolute boss. My lead deck right now is Praxis splashing Primal Justice and Shadow. Oh my goodness, so you're doing it too. I love it. That is amazing. Can we get them to do it? Sweet. Oh, oh. Did they figure it out? Huh? Okay, they figured it out. Be gone for the extra fixing, yeah. And I mean, you know, it's removal, sort of. It's not unreasonable to have. And it's actually pretty good if you can put it on something that has like a weapon. So bouncing something and then removing a weapon, it's actually kind of nice. All right, there's the power finally. We do need another shadow and we need one more time, of course, but that is very helpful. Nothing can go wrong. Yeah, if you're playing 4 colors, you just always have exactly what you need. That's just how it works. You did tell me it would come, and it did, and there is the second to last one we need. Now we just need one more time, and we are golden. So we swing 5. They could try to triple block, and then we get them, hopefully. Okay. Well, I was not anticipating the isolate, but hey. Now, hopefully they don't have isolate for the Horse Snatcher Bat. Yeah, oof is right. Kind of scared they about to have bombs. They probably do. I mean, I'm assuming they have some kind of bombs here. They do seem pretty control-y. They've got Execute B on isolate so far. Yeah, that could die. So, what do you say we mute here and here? Just prevent the life gain and prevent this from ever being a real threat. And get in for 5. I thought they were about to play another isolate and I was gonna just be very upset. I mean, you don't play 4F pile without bombs or loads of removal. Yeah, I mean, if you're playing that many factions, you assumedly have the best of all those factions included in your deck. And, you know, that includes the best bombs and the best removal. So, yeah, I mean, it makes sense, right? Might as well ambush the 1-2. It's not particularly useful necessarily, but ooh. That gets us a coin. And now the coin in the market is paying off. So royalty, another point to you, my friends. You've done a great service. Another isolate? You gotta be kidding. Okay, they have some kind of fast spell though. Not sure Bleak Basin Guide should be in their deck. You're playing 4F, you gotta have something better than that in your pool, right? You would think so, but maybe not. Or maybe they just value it highly when it's actually not a good card. I've never found Bleak Basin Guide to be good, but you know, some people might think differently. Are you gonna kill the 1-2? That's your plan here? No. Just passing. Interesting.
The fruits of paradise.
Unfortunate that we're swapping the brew here, but I think it's worth it so we can play Zumicon. So the 5 influence bombs, right? Oh god. That would be hilarious if they just had all of the 5 influence bombs from all 3 of these. They're just trying to get there. That would be a true hero. Alright, so we got Zumicon. And we will just go ahead and play that at the end of their turn. Then again, I also just really like that, or really dislike that card. Yeah, I agree with you, Beard Broken. It's not a good card at all. Bleak Basin Guide, that is. Alright, well now we have enough to do this thing next turn. Pretty sweet. So Zumicon's just going to be sitting back to block, otherwise the many blockings will kill it. I think this is 4-color bad stuff. Yeah, that might be a more accurate name for that deck. We could play Kimmy. I think we're just going to make this huge right now, though. Yeah, let's just get him with everything. Maybe just those things. We don't even need to get with that. Let's just get him with the big things. The things that can actually kill their things. Flash grenade, okay. Alright, so they can kill Zoomcon, theoretically. If they triple block here. Reinforce, yeah, looks like 4 of bad stuff. Yeah, I think that we've come to the correct conclusion about our opponent's deck. And it's that it's not that great. Although, to be fair to them, League is really hard to find a good pool, so they probably just had a bad pool. And that's a meaningless decision, because we can't kill anything. That said, pretty sure we got him, right? No, maybe not yet. Behind me! So they can block, 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 block. They take 6? Still think it's worth the A space. Because they certainly can't kill this, it's just a chump every turn until they die. Not to mention the 5 in the air is going to do the job. Yeah, league pools absolutely can be really sad, and I speak from many experiences with that. I've had, I think, maybe 2 good league pools ever. And I've been playing this game since set 1, although obviously there haven't been leagues since set 1, but you get my meaning there. They are very hard to come by. Now let's go ahead and give you the old A space here.
Let's go.
The Scottish Explorer Dinosaur should have been riding Nessie. Oh, that would be amazing. That would have been incredible. I'm just proud of them being able to play all their cards in 4 colors. Yeah, I mean, that's just a win in and of itself, right? I could not agree more with that. Seth P199, you are a true hero. And good game to you, sir. No turn 3 Kimmy, but I feel like it's a good hand, so we should keep it. Especially because we got Bannerman to get second Shadow, I guess. I was at 92 for like an hour? Ooh, nice, Orange Skippy. Did you just play your games really early? Because that's one way to do it. Usually my sealed pools have been either some sort of 2-faction aggro, Rakanto, or Combre, odd enough, or 3 to 4 faction bomby nonsense. That is an interesting dichotomy there. I don't think I've ever been bold enough to try the 4-faction thing, but I probably should have in the months that I knew I just had a bad pool. Honestly, I didn't think this pool was that great, but it's looking pretty strong so far. First day a few hours after it started. Yep, that will do it. That will definitely do it. What was your week 1 record there, Orange Skippy?
I have the wisdom of the beasts.
So what did it pay 3, transform another unit? So they could transform one of ours if they want to. Interesting. I think we go Steward because we can get 1 swing in for 3 unless they turn it into a Fesora. And if they do, they do. What are you gonna do? 4 and 6. With I think 10 tiebreaker wins. Yeah, I mean, that sounds about like my normal league situation. This is certainly a departure from my norm. Because league wins are hard to come by, specifically if your pool is bad. But hey, 10 and 10 in tiebreakers, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. I've also had those curse months where I am like 5 and 5 in the ranked games, and then I end up like 17 and 3 in tiebreakers that first week, and I'm just like, why are you like this deck? Those ones are frustrating, but you know, nothing you can do about it. Just go ambering here. Oh, we certainly swing. Had one league where I was a 4F deck aiming to cast multiple Channel the Tempest, Kenna, and Black Sky Harbinger. Oh my goodness. That doesn't sound greedy at all. That sounds like just a fair, normal deck. Oh man. I think I got only 1 or 2 playable rares. Well, I mean, to get 14, to go 14 and 16 with only 1 or 2 playable rares, that's pretty good. That means you put together something that's pretty strong for what you got. I think I've only missed top 500 once in Sealed League. Wow, that's awesome, Missing Matter. Good for you, man. But I really enjoy Sealed. Probably do better if I waited until week 4. But I like to play week by week a lot. Yeah, I do too, and it kind of breaks the spirit of it to wait until week 4, which is why I feel a bit dirty about my one and only top 500 being because of that. What the hell? I'm glad they're pinched on Shadow. Holy shit. I can never pull myself to play 20 tiebreakers. Yeah, it is a lot of tiebreakers, and last month I didn't even try to. I feel like the only reason I would do that is if I had like a really good record. Well, not even then though. I guess if I was like really on the bubble, like close, maybe like 600 rank or something like that, where I feel like the tiebreakers are going to be relevant to actually getting me into the top 500, that would be the only time I'd actually play them. I certainly have played all the tiebreakers, like especially early on, like when they first introduced it. It's just so many games. It's 120 games total if you play them all. First week of League, I tried to play a fairer mid-range deck and it just didn't work at all. Yeah, that'll happen. Guru Control, or at least as close as you can get with Sealed. Nice. I mean, hey. Whatever you can get in your pool that's gonna hopefully work for you. And sounds like you at least made it work with what you have, which is definitely good. I know the first Sealed League I went 10-0 week 1 and was first for like 8 minutes. Nice, that's awesome, Missing Matter. Making that into a Vasora. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, this is pretty unfortunate. We're getting so stuck here. We have to go Shadow. We do also have a 5/5. You have a 0 cost removal for that. Yeah, I didn't think so. So in the later weeks I said screw it and just made it a removal pile with an Eternity Core in the market. Great Valley Smuggler, nice. To help with the 9+ mana win con plan, oh my. Deck played much better trying to cast the 9 drops for some reason. Isn't that just how it goes? You think you got something that's the best thing and then you're like, ah, screw it, I'm just gonna meme, and then the meme is actually better. Classic. Tale as old as time. Alright, we'll take 6 here. And then someone else also went 10-0? Oh man. Yeah, I would assume there's always at least a few 10-0s in any respective week. I have never done 10-0 in a week though. Or even come close. I think the best I've gotten is 8 wins in a week. Well, this race is looking decently in our favor here. Give us a flyer. That was so kind of you, opponent. Oh my god. Oh, that was beautiful. Well, they just handed us this win, although obviously the Warlock's Brew was a really good rip. But, man. I don't think they wanted to do that. They must not have just considered that the weapons stay. There was one game of that league where I got Spellcraft, a Gleaming Mirror on Kenna, With Tribute active, opponent scooped on the spot. It's not great. I think we keep it though. I think she's a 4/5 or a 5/6 normally? I think she's a 5/6 normally. So then if you're able to play a spell, you make her a 7/8, right? Isn't that right? I think so. I think she's a 5/6. I think you had it right the first time. 5/6? Yeah. Thank you, Sir Wizard. Yeah, that sounds right to me. So I have a bad memory of her being a 7/8. Hey, Retroscrader with the 20 bits. Thank you so much for those biddies, man. This is draft? No, this is League. This is week 1 of League. We will be jumping into draft as soon as we're done with the leaderboard games here. And thank you again for those bits, man. Really appreciate that. Yeah, 5/6 at base, and then if you play a spell, it's +2/+2, I believe. And a 7/8 killer is just disgusting. And she doesn't have flying normally unless you play a spell. I think that's right too. Got it disciplined and trimmed it to, or trimmed the primal. That's probably a good call, TRS. Cut it down to 3 factions, make it a little more easy to play your stuff. Seems like a good call. The League sealed, different kind of limited format. It certainly is. Oh, it's not bad. Kill the 2/2, I guess. How did they get the armor? Oh yeah, the shield bash. Oh, now it's 4. You went from 5 down to 4. I guess that's an even better decision. So we'll kill that, definitely. Nice. Yeah, seems like cutting it down to 4 colors is probably a good idea. Because 4 is hard enough to pull off, unless, like, do you have a ton of fixing? Because if you have a lot of fixing, then it's probably fine, but even then it's a bit of a stretch. Opening mana fixing and sealed pools, yeah, that would be just a delight, wouldn't it? I actually didn't have terrible fixing. I had 1 token. I call that pretty good fixing in League, actually. And you have a Zhou? Ooh, that is nice. And honestly, that's reasonably castable. Plus the fact that you just get the sweet value of having the treasure trove. Oh, we're just gonna go ahead and make that into a 1/1 immediately. So 1 more power, we have all of our hand online. And then we would love to see 1 more time sigil. That'd be amazing. Is that a high alert? This could be a high alert. I'd be a bit sad. I don't know, it could be. They have to pay 4 for that. It's a barrel through. So that makes sense. Unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? I guess we could have just held that back. But what's the point, right? We gotta make them have it. Figured that was for an onslaught trigger, but didn't want to risk it. Because they already had 1 pump spell. Yeah, I think it's fine to get in with everything here. I mean, obviously not the 1/2, but everything else. So if they want to trade their 3/3 for the 5/2, we can do that. Zhou and sealed is mean. I would agree with that. It is quite mean, actually. It's just so strong, man. I mean, it's disgustingly good and constructed, let alone in sealed. That feeling listening to some kind of trancy music and it drops a casual Mamma Mia. Yeah. A good feeling indeed. I love it. Just mash in those video game sounds. I'll take it all day, every day. And it's also really fun when it comes out of nowhere like that, because I was not expecting that either. So, I guess we just play Sentinel next turn, right? Unless we draw Zumikon. We found our time source. Alright, that kills our flyer. That's pretty good. Once you see that the opponent's created card is a treasure trove, you think, well, I gotta have an answer to this come turn 8 or I guess I'm dead if the game goes that long. Yeah, that's true. That's the point where you're just like, alright, we gotta finish this as soon as humanly possible. Let's go. Because otherwise, yeah, you're dead on turn 8. Yeah, I really wish this had any kind of attack buff. Doesn't. I don't want to bounce this because it's just going to make it into a 5/5. So let's Parma here, bounce this, and then we can swing in with these two. Get him for 4, put him down to 5, unless they block, which seems unlikely, but you never know. And then we have 2 things to back it up. Alright, Mattyocre is going to get in the way. It's unfortunate. Power Breach makes this a good trade. So if they really want to trade here, we can. Otherwise they go to 1, which I like as well. Yeah, trade's fine. Is there any reason to hold power here? We already played our... No, we didn't already play our guy. Okay, so we probably should have held power. Because we might find our steward. Would be good to have that, but it's fine. Ooh. Jack's Knife on a lifesteal unit is very strong. Shit, we should have A-space there. Well, I guess I could have just chumped. Oh. Okay. Sure. Oh, we'll definitely kill that. I mean, we still get to play our 6/4, so... Not to mention this is actually a real flying clock, so... They gotta have something soon here. I would prefer that they don't, but...
Keep to the Alps.
Light hoof. Okay, yeah, you get him for 1. Infinite chump blockers, not a bad thing.
Let's go.
Not to mention, as close as they are to death here, it's probably good to have a go wide plan. But this is going to do the job unless they find something. Dead shot. Well, that does kind of work. You can stun it for 2 turns. And then wait until it's going to come off and stun it for 2 more. Eye for an eye is not useful here.
Let's go.
I think we just hold back here. We could swing and they trade. Doesn't really gain us much, so we might as well just save that. And they're just gonna have to twist here again, I think. If they don't, we get them down to 1. And again, they're just needing an answer, otherwise they're dead. Maybe for an onslaught trigger, I don't have any interest in trading there. Oh. Well, how about that? So... So we can actually eye for an eye here, but I don't think we need to. If we Vorlunk, we killed this, they go up to 7. They take 2, they go back down to 5, and then they can block here, they take 6. So I believe that is a victory. Yeah, that was a very interesting attack. I'm not sure what the rationale was there, but it did cost them the game. Actually, it didn't really, right? Well, no, yeah, it did, because we wouldn't be able to use eye for an eye. I don't know why they changed that block like it made any difference. What a hand. That is beautiful. Yeah, we'll go ahead and ship that one too. Okay. Well, we have a turn 3 Kimmy, so we basically just won this game by virtue of that. Easy clap, 8 and 2, let's do it. So we got Stewart on 2, we swing 3, we play Kimmy, win the game.
One shot will do it.
We're also not that far from Zumikon now.
Another threat.
I'm more so referencing if they didn't attack with the 4-4, you could still alpha and likely eye for an eye an exhausted unit that lived through the alpha strike. Oh, that is a good point. That is a very good point. I didn't even think about it that way. Yeah, because if they would have survived that turn, then that would have been a very relevant thing to do. Absolutely. We are now, well, we need Shadow, so we might use this for Shadow. We're probably going to wait to play that until we know. And we don't know yet.
Let's go.
If they have something, they have something. Alright, they're just getting in the way, that's fine. Oh, what am I doing? I should have definitely played the power first. That was weird. Oh, well. That works too. Didn't matter. Turn 3 Kimmy, turn 6 Zumikon hype? Yes. That, it would have been, but hey, didn't need it. The threat of Kimmy was enough. Alright. Hey. That was a pretty good week of League right there. 8 and 2. And the deck definitely feels really strong. I was concerned for sure about the influence situation, but really hasn't been a problem at all. And we just have enough early game and Kimmy to sneak us through to get to our big stuff, and then we just hit them in the face and win. That was a lot of fun.